Hello, we're at Jawbone Brewery. This is at Newman's Boatyard. Ben is the owner. Thanks very much for inviting us around.
So we're a 30 hectolitre independent brewery and tap room. We produce a wide range of beers here. The idea of the beer is that we're making full of flavour beer that's also accessible. People can come down and buy beer at the brewery door, and we've sold a lot of beer that way. I mean, we've been blown away by the support from the local community. It has been incredible. Also, we have a tap room, which we're calling the Beer Dock. And that's going to be operational on us on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, where you can come down, have a beer, come meet the person who made the beer, meet your friends down here, and it's just a better space for the community to come together.
That's tremendous. And so people can then come and have a beer, take some home with them. Do you do deliveries and things like that as well? Or?
We do, so you can order online if you want, but most people like to come down and visit us in person. You know, and get to know the brewer. That's what's nice about it all. But there is that option if you live further away. We will be doing some more local deliveries. At the moment, people come to us.
Yeah. And other than yourself, who else works here with you?
There's always a harder working woman behind any guy who's doing anything, and that's my partner Emma. Yeah, when she's not looking after our little boy or doing a full-time journalist job, she does help out behind the scenes. On the floor here, it is largely just me. I built it so I could operate it on my own if I needed to. But people have volunteered their help. They've come down, got stuck in, learned a bit about brewing, helped in packaging days. So yeah, there has been the help from people around here, and we all muck in together. We help each other out.
Ben, Christmas is on its way. Is there anything that you'd recommend that for us to stock up with now and get ready for Christmas?
We will be brewing a stout for Christmas. That's the next one in the line. We'll be doing sort of gift packs, t-shirts and beer combos, and there'll be some fun events in the tap room leading up to Christmas. So we're looking forward to it.
Tell us about the range of beers.
We have 4 beers in the lineup at the moment. We have a 5th, which is just in cake, but in terms of cans, these are the 4 beers. This is the first beer, our inaugural beer, Bone Idol. We've brewed this a number of times now, but bear in mind what I said before, we're a 30 hectolitre brewery, so that's 3,000 litres per batch. If you can the whole batch, you're looking at about 7,000 cans. So therefore we have to be mindful of what we brew. We have to brew more popular styles initially, but in time, that range will grow to cover the whole spectrum. So we've got Bone Idol, essentially our core beer. It's a nice relaxed vibe around here, often hectic in the brewery, but the surrounding area is obviously nice and serene. So that's Bone Idol. This is the forklift that lives on site, which I used to install the tanks you see over there. And when I was installing the last tank, I said to my buddy who was helping me, I said, when I brew a beer that matches the colour of the forklift, it's going to appear, the forklift is going to appear on the can. So obviously, being a yellow forklift, it had to be a lager. So this is our Pilsner, which is a German Pilsner base, but it has a modern touch to it, like everything we do. It's been hopped with Kiwi hops, and it's got a bit of wheat in there, so it's still very much a Pilsner, but with a slight twist. A really popular beer. This beer over here has quite an interesting story. So it's Bardo. This beer was brewed with Lawrence Delalio. So there's proceeds, 30p per can goes to his charity Rugby Works, which helps disadvantaged children. The link between Lawrence and us is that he lived on a boat behind here on Swan Island when he was at university a number of years ago, and the boat was called Bardo. So I got a local artist to paint the boats. When I installed a tank out the back, I said to a friend who was helping me, I said, I wonder how long it'll stay looking pristine like this. And within a couple of hours, I looked out my window, lo and behold, a very ill bird had deposited its stomach contents onto the tank. And so rather than get annoyed, I said, it's your lucky day, and I'm going to name a beer after that. So I then went down the yard, and these are photos taken in and around the boatyard. So I call it Jawbone Fabrics. So I was on the hunt for something that looked pretty, but also had a nod to its name. So this is a paint-splattered, rusted metal beam on the slipway, which has a bit of a splattering of bird poo. So don't let that put you off.
Wonderful.
It's an amazing beer, so it's nice to have a bit of humour, and everything we do has a story if you want to know about it. While we're talking about the lineup, I should also mention we collaborate with William Curley, a very, very well-known, highly regarded chocolatier whose kitchen is just over on the island. So when we ever make a beer, the first 20 litres of wort, now wort is unfermented beer, that's the extract you get off the grain, and we take the first 20 litres, give it to William, and then he reduces it down and makes beer truffles. So there they are.
You've got your T-shirts and things over there as well, and those are for sale. And obviously, Christmas coming, those will be going like hotcakes, I'm sure.
They have.
Finally, Ben, is there any message at all for your customers with Christmas coming up, other than buying as much as they can?
I guess what I'd say, just a massive thank you to them. We have been blown away by the support. We have sold thousands of cans through the door, just through word of mouth. People have been here to support us, support local business, and put their money where their mouth is. So we will be forever grateful for that. And we want to give back. We want you to come here over Christmas, and we'll do some special events. There'll be some big thank yous coming up to everyone. So we want everyone to have a Merry Christmas and come and see us for a beer.